What up, y'all? It's Nick. It is Saturday, September 24th, 2022. I just started up the Liberty Springs Trail, headed up to Mount Liberty and then over to Mount Flume for my number 12 and 13 of the 48s in New Hampshire. So I parked at the basin and there's a short hike over to the Liberty Springs. I found a little connector trail that was a little shorter than the main route, so cut through the woods. I don't know if I'll even see the real trailhead or not over here, but I don't care. I'm headed up the trail, so this is a good hike. And actually my real plan is going to be going up to, so going up Liberty Springs, up to Mount Liberty first, obviously, then over to Mount Flume. I was going to do the Flume slide going up because I really want to do this big loop. But weather conditions, don't know what's going to be up there. I don't have my spikes, so yet. So I wanted to be a little safer, so I'm going up Liberty Springs, from Liberty across to Flume, and then head all the way back across Liberty. And as long as weather permits, which I'm not going to let much stop me other than ice and not being able to grip, gonna head all the way across the Franconia Ridge over from Liberty to Little Haystack, Lincoln, and then eventually the highest peak, which is Lafayette on today's adventure. Can't remember what it is. It's like maybe 5,200, 5,400 or something. So, gonna be a good one. So I'm just gonna get trekking. I got started a little late. Had to help landlord change his tire, unfortunately, but you know, got her done. He's headed to work. I'm headed in the mountains. So, anyways, I'll see you guys up there in a little while. All right, so here I am. I'm on the Liberty Trail, Liberty Springs Trail. Guess I really got to keep my eye out today. Those 100+ mile-an-hour winds they're talking about for Washington and those heights, which Lafayette will count for that, almost. It's one of the next tallest, but all sorts of trees down. It honestly does look like I might be the first one on this trail here today. I didn't see any other bushwhacking going around any of these trees that have been across the trail, so looks like I just gotta watch out when I hear those gusts coming through and listen for. There's there's plenty of stuff that's just leaning from, you know, other storms and other days, but it's definitely lots of new stuff that's been happening over the last couple of days with this wind. So supposed to get some good ones today. See if we can't avoid getting hit by a tree. So, all right, well, I think my next real junction is another like 2.3 miles or something up this way. So I'm gonna kind of beat feet. Don't know that I'll get a lot of footage on the way, but just gonna keep heading up, see how much of this loop I can get done today. All right, ooh, first little stream crossing. It's like a Vermont river. All right, very good. See y'all in a little bit. connector. All right, here we are, top of Liberty Springs and Franconia Ridge Trail. So, here we are. We'll head over to Mount Liberty, then over to Mount Flume, and then headed back. See y'all up there. Alright guys, I'm back here. I just want to cross to Liberty and Flume and then back across. That was icy. I didn't get any footage, but I got plenty of pictures. But yeah, so I think I'm going to head straight over to Mount Lafayette now. It is thawing in here. You can hear everything's dripping and stuff. It's kind of wet at the moment, but freezing cold. Yeah, I'm gonna head on over to Lafayette from here, so here we go. Trail through here. Almost a little haystack. Almost a little haystack. It was like summer for a little bit. Now I'm back to winter, so I'm gonna put the camera away before it gets soaked, but almost a little haystack, and then I'm headed over to Lafayette from there. So wish me luck up here. Weather is for sure gnarly. And that's why I came up today. Well, this is the top of Lafayette, or no, not Lafayette, sorry. This is the top of Little Haystack. That's what I'm looking at right now. And that's actually it. You see that little peak. But doesn't look like I got much visibility, so it is what it is. I'm still gonna head across and work my way up to geez, what I just said a second ago, Lafayette. So head up to old Lafayette here and work my way down that trail and back to the Blazer. But I still got another 7 or 8 months. So here we go. What up, y'all? Voice a little hoarse. I am beat. I just came down off of Lafayette. I'm just walking back to my rig. I left it over at the basin, which is like another 2-mile walk from the Lafayette parking place back to that one, but I don't know. I figured I could get there from here, which I can, and I'm doing right now. So, yeah, so I'm like halfway back though. I probably got about another mile or so before I get there. But what a day! What a day! It was awesome to say the least. I didn't get to get a bunch of footage, unfortunately. It was just the weather was just way too bad for it. I got what I could and took plenty of pictures, but it was there was like 100-mile-an-hour winds going on up there, and snow, sleet. There was one point I actually got slammed. Thank God I had my sunglasses on, because I got nailed, and I don't know how my sunglasses did not crack, because it totally cocked them off my face. And I could feel it, and I'll probably have a little mark under, from the bottom of my sunglasses for it. But anyways, yeah, it was sick. Everything about this hike was awesome. All Trails app, of course, keeps pausing, so I'm not 100% sure on the mileage at the moment, but I want to say it was somewhere around like 16 miles maybe for this whole trip, and then probably add this on, so you're probably talking 16 to 18 miles for this little trip. The exact trip I did was Liberty Springs Trail up to Mount Liberty, across to Mount Flume, and then back across over to Mount Liberty, and then straight across the Franconia Ridge over to, there's a couple of them, Lincoln, Little Haystack, and then eventually at the end is Lafayette, which is 5250, I believe is the height, the elevation of that peak. So, the All Trails app is saying I covered like a little over 9,000 feet of elevation gain. I'm assuming it's probably a little over 10,000 for this trip. Just, again, it kept pausing for no reason. But anyways, so here we go. I am hoping to get back in my vehicle in next 15-20 minutes. And then it's an hour, 45-minute drive home. So I'm hoping to be home by 6 o'clock tonight. I started very late this morning, but had some issues when I headed out the door. Had to help change a tire. And it took way too long. Took like an hour and a half, I think. But yeah, so that stopped me from getting on the trail when I wanted, but that's okay. I still did everything that I wanted to today. And I'm still gonna be home right in time for dinner. And yeah, dinner has never sounded, after all this mileage, all that sleet and snow, and oh, there's so much rain in the beginning too. I was soaked when I got up on when I came back from Flume back over to Liberty. It was just raining like crazy. So luckily my zero exposure jacket was dope. That worked awesome for everything. Totally kept me dry. and then when those 100-mile-an-hour winds were cranking and I was barely able to even stand up in certain spots on that mountain, it was keeping that cold from biting through. So love the zero exposure jacket. I think that thing has got to be, I don't know, 12, 13, 14 years old now. Love it. So anyways, oh, and while I'm giving props to brands of stuff, go right down at these bad chickens right here. Oh, what is the name of these things? They are Vask, that's right. Vask is the name of these boots. And they are sick. Walking on wet, what are normally very slippery rocks, these grip it like they're dry. They keep my feet completely dry. And then today they were balls out, man. I didn't have any spikes when I was up on the top of the ridge, and I didn't think I needed them, but I probably could have used them, but these things are killer. There was one spot that was a little sketchy that I had to almost get down onto my butt to finish, but no, these things rocked. So super happy with these Vask boots. My one complaint is I just need to get them broken in. After putting 300 miles on my other boots this summer, they were worn way out, but gosh, they felt good on my feet. So anyways, I'm going to head home, enjoy a hot meal. This was a blast. Liberty Springs Trail, Franconia Ridge, Flume, Lafayette, Lincoln, Liberty, Little Haystack, however many peaks I just did. It was dope.